Did you know that the phonogram TI says sh and the phonogram SI says sh and zh? So if we add an ON to each of these phonograms, then you create the syllable shun and shun zhun. Having knowledge of these two syllables can help your students break down more complicated multisyllabic words and can help them pronounce words that seem tricky at first. So let's try it together. So if I come across this word and I don't know how to read it and it's unfamiliar at first, at least if I recognize that it has that shun syllable at the end, I can draw a line to put that syllable by itself. So let's go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to use my knowledge of syllables to go ahead and break down the rest of the word. So I'm going to use the rule that every syllable needs a vowel and break up this word accordingly. So here we're going to have the O by itself, this syllable by itself, here, 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 and here. So as you can see, this word has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 syllables. And if I at least know the last one says shun, then I can figure out the rest of the word. I'm also going to use the rule that vowels usually make their long sound at the end of a syllable. So that means that this O is going to say O. It is not going to say aw. And then this one right here, this I is also going to have a long sound, and this A is also going to have a long sound. So we're going to sound this word out together and then blend it. Over generalization. Overgeneralization. Overgeneralization. So once you know that the shun at the end is a word part, it helps to make the rest of the word a lot easier. And if you can recognize that this word has the base word of general, then that can help you put the word together as well. Let's try another one. I'm going to do the same thing here. If I can recognize that there's a syllable at the end that says shun, I'm going to put that by itself because it is a syllable on its own, and I'm going to break down the rest of the word. Here we have this syllable, this one, and this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 syllables. Again, vowels will say their long sounds usually at the end of a syllable. So that means that this E is going to say E. It's not going to say eh. And then this A is also going to say A, not ah. And I'm going to blend it. Here we go. Implementation. Implementation. And when you say it quickly, this A sometimes has its lazy sound called a schwa, which we'll talk about in another video, but you will pronounce it implementation. Leave a comment below if you think knowledge of word parts can help your students read more complicated and multisyllabic words. Please follow my page for some more reading and writing tips. See you next time.